Hello, welcome to Popcorn with Kristen, or welcome back to any subscribers out there. Okay, today I am reviewing Every Year After, which is on Prime Video. It's an 8-episode series, originally based on the novel by Carly Fortune, Every Summer After. All right, let's get into it. Okay. So I have quite a few things to say in this video, but I just want to just do a little brief plot summary of the series or the show. It's not a limited series. Okay, so Sam is the main character in Every Year After, for anyone who hasn't seen the show. And she grew up in this town called Barry's Bay. Oh, it is gorgeous. We'll get to that in a second. But she grew up there with these two neighbor boys. They are Charlie and Percy. So they're brothers. And she is now, like 10 years later, she's not living in Barry's Bay anymore. She's a grown adult, and she's adulting, doing her own thing. She's into writing, so she's living that adult life. However, there is a situation that causes her to return back to Barry's Bay. And that's kind of where, like, the drama of the show comes in and the tension, because there is a lot of things that happened in the past. So some things left unresolved, or so that's basically where Sam is kind of like, I don't really want to go back here, but I guess I have to, or I will. So that's basically where Every Year After comes in in the first episode and everything. But anyways, so without going into too much spoilers, so that's pretty much the premise. However, there is a lot of past and present timeline, so you're going to, it's kind of frequent. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. It's like, it is a lot of past and present scenes. They normally like announce it like the summer of, or they'll go back to like the year and like right before the scene, but it is kind of frequent that it happens a lot, past, present. So there were times I'm like, oh wait, we're in the past again, like. But anyway, so I'm just kind of throwing that part out there, unless that's just me personally. But it didn't drive me nuts. I was just like, oh, okay, like, gotta stay focused here. But anyways, so there is like romance involved, but I won't spoil it there. And yeah, I feel like the show was more, it is more serious. There is drama involved. It has more of a serious tone. It's not very fast paced. So, and I say that because I had read some online reviews where they're like, I was only able to watch like one or barely 2 episodes. I'm like, okay, I can understand that. It is a bit slow paced. But anyways, I still personally was into it. I watched in 8 episodes total, like in 2 days. I watched 4 episodes per day. But anyways, okay, so that's pretty much the whole setup. And I also wanted to say, after I watched this show, because I knew it was based off of a book, right, or novel, book, or whichever, but when I was looking online, like on TikTok mainly, I was like, whoa, holy moly. I thought this was gonna get like good reviews, but apparently, it did not meet up to a lot of the book readers' expectations. I mean, let's just say there was a lot of major differences from the book and the show, even I think major and minors, but mainly major differences. So I was like, oh man, like that's so unfortunate. I did not read the book, so but I can understand for someone who did. Yeah, I think I would be a little bit upset too, right? And I know how that does feel because I have in the past I have experienced that, and it's yeah, it's not a fun feeling. You're like, "What? Like they they made this different. That didn't even match that or that was added in, you know?" So, anyways, I totally acknowledge that, right? But I still wanted to do this review because for anyone who has not uh, read the book and they just, went into it. Oh, sorry. I don't know, my camera shook. My hands, I usually do a lot of hand gestures. So, like, if you notice, I'm like, like, woo. I'm very expressive. But, anyways, so where was I? I'm having my Dory moment again. Okay, anyways, I think I was just saying, like, I still wanted to do this review for anyone who hasn't read the book because, yeah, I mean, I personally enjoyed it. I still think it's worth a watch. I don't think it was, like, this awful show, or, yeah, I don't think it was, like, a terrible watch. And personally, for me, I would love to see a season 2. Now, I don't know if it's gonna get a season 2 because of all of the angry book readers out there. So, I don't know, but if they do make one, I'm totally down. So, yeah, not limited series. There's potential for a second season, but as of right now, recording this video in my present timeline, there's no announcement just yet. All right, so that's basically my review on this Every Year After show. And if you'd like to stick around, I usually ask an icebreaker toward the end of my reviews. Okay, so now my icebreaker question, I usually just make them up on the spot, to be honest. But have you ever been in a situation where you had to go back to your hometown and you just had all of the tension, the feelings, things that have happened, and you're just like, oh man, I don't want to be here, but now, like, I'm here maybe for a short period of time or for a while. Yeah, so for me, I mean, I don't really travel. I have only been in one place most of my life, but I'm not sharing where I live. But anyways, so I've had my own Barry's Bay that I've been in for a long time. And like 7 years ago, a long time. But anyways, I imagine if I ever move, I would definitely have hometown vibes where I live. And there is actually, I will share with you, there's a specific street that I sometimes pass by where I grew up, and I hate it. I hate going past that place, and it's mainly because my ex-boyfriend lived there and it was a very unhealthy relationship. And there was just a lot of dark times between us and the situations. And every time, I can't help it. Every time I pass by it, I'm just like, oh, like, I hate it. I hate that place. I'm just like, fire. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I don't want to burn anyone on fire. Okay, anyways, all right. But yep, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, it was definitely fun to do this review. I haven't done a review in a little bit. I started a new job, so I am doing my new job this week. Woohoo! Oh, hey, girl. Okay, but anyways, if you enjoyed my review today, feel free to give a like, comment, subscribe. I try to keep things fun, a cozy vibe. It's just me in my bedroom. And yeah, I chose green because if that looks like green, maybe it's like that's like a Star Wars. Anyways, because because of the show. When I mentioned so it had beautiful scenery, the Barry's Bay hometown. That's what I meant to mention. It was just, you'll really enjoy the scenery. It's gorgeous. So, lots of green, lakes and stuff, and just those hometown vibes. So that's why I chose green and like this little mint color I'm wearing today, because I'll just keep it light, fun, green, earthy. All right. Well, anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless. Until next time.